He hadn't slept for 2 nights, not because he didn't want to, but because sleep meant getting caught. 2 days, under a truck, no food, no water, no space to move. The world didn't know his name, but when his story surfaced, millions couldn't look away. Because what he did wasn't about escaping, it was about surviving. This is the story of the boy who hid under a truck for 2 days, the border story that broke the internet.
He was just 19, a quiet boy from a small village where dreams didn't fly, they drowned. Every day he watched trucks roar past the dusty road that led north toward a border he only saw on a torn map. He'd whisper to himself, "One day I'll be on the other side of that line." But dreams like his cost more than courage. They cost everything. When his father passed away, leaving debts behind, the boy decided it was time. He sold his phone, borrowed a torn jacket, and followed a group of men who promised to take him to freedom. They stopped near an abandoned warehouse 10 miles from the border. The men told him to wait till nightfall. No noise, no light, no mistakes. He looked at the moon, half hidden behind clouds. It reminded him of his mother's face, always half seen, half remembered. That night, he didn't sleep. He just listened to the wind, to the hum of passing trucks, to the sound of his own heartbeat. Then, just before dawn, one of the men whispered, "Your turn. Get under the truck and don't come out, no matter what." He crawled beneath the massive vehicle, body pressed against cold metal. The air smelled of oil, dust, and fear. His heart pounded as the engine started. The sound was deafening. The first few hours, he held his breath with every bump. The world above him was noise, roads, shouts, and sirens. The world below was darkness, his own little hell. Every turn of the tire felt like a lifetime. By nightfall, the hunger hit. He tried to swallow, but his throat was dry. His stomach growled, but he couldn't move. Even the smallest sound could mean death. So, he stayed still, silent. 2 hours turned into 10, 10 into 20, 20 into 48. 2 days in the belly of a moving beast. On the second night, the truck slowed. He felt it, the hum of the tires fading, the air thick with tension. Voices, dogs barking, the metallic slam of a gate. Checkpoint. He pressed his body tighter against the chassis, eyes wide open. A flashlight beam swept across the ground, inches from his face. A soldier's boots stopped right next to him. The boy didn't blink, didn't breathe. The soldier coughed, then turned away. The light moved on. For a moment, he thought he was safe. Then, the truck stopped again. A voice yelled in another language. The back doors opened, boxes moved, cargo shifted. A loud thud, something heavy fell near his hand. He almost screamed, but bit his tongue. Blood filled his mouth. 5 minutes later, the engine started again. He was through. When the truck finally stopped, it was morning. Light poured in through the gaps in the metal. He waited, shaking, until the voices faded away. Then, he crawled out, dirt in his hair, blood on his hands, and eyes wide from disbelief. He looked around. Different road, different smell, different air. He had made it. He fell to his knees, kissed the ground, and cried. Not from joy, but from exhaustion. His body was broken, but his spirit was alive. That night, a stranger found him near a service station. The man gave him water, food, and called a rescue team. They shared his story online, and within hours, it went viral. Millions watched, millions cried, because in his pain, they saw their own will to survive. News outlets called him the Miracle Boy. His picture, dusty face, trembling hands, became a symbol of what humans will endure for hope. Some called him brave, others called him desperate. He didn't care. He just wanted to breathe without fear. When asked what kept him going under that truck, he said softly, "I just kept thinking, one more minute, just one more minute." That was all. One more minute, repeated enough times to cross a border. You see, sometimes we think courage means running towards something, but often it's about holding on, even when you can't move. He wasn't running away from his home, he was crawling toward hope. 2 days under a truck for a chance at life. And maybe, just maybe, that's what real strength looks like. If you were in his place, would you risk everything for freedom? Tell me in the comments below what you would have done. Because these stories aren't just about borders, they're about all of us, our fears, our dreams, our choices. He hid under a truck for 2 days and changed the way the world saw courage. His journey wasn't comfortable, it wasn't safe, but it was real. And maybe that's why it broke the internet. If this story touched your heart, subscribe to Silent Crossings for more true stories that reveal what people do when the world leaves them no choice. Because sometimes, the loudest stories are told in silence.